you could tell the fetus has fucking Down syndrome. I mean, I already think it's kind of irresponsible to bring a child into the world anyway.
Yeah.
But a Down syndrome kid, I mean, fuck.
Yeah, it's just retarded.
Yeah, literally. It is retarded.
Yeah. It's retarded. It's a retarded idea.
And Paul.
And
Paul's here too.
Don't notice me. Nobody else does. It's cool.
I was just talking about with Chelsea when you were getting off the plane. I'm like, I see Paul. You could tell him by his big glowing smile. You can always spot Paul by the big smile.
Dude, I smile, just not a lot. Oh yeah.
No, I'm not. Yeah, whatever. You just have you're. I'm just making fun of your.
When you're in public,
my
you
general.
look miserable.
Well, that's because I'm being in public for me, and it wasn't always this way, but since I've been like an adult, for sure, I never feel safe. Yeah. It's like an anxiety.
You probably shouldn't.
The more people that are around too, the less safe I feel.
Yeah.
So it's like.
That's why I think on our next vacation, dude, I think we're gonna do what you wanted and go to fucking Pismo and shit, because you keep talking up how good that is.
I mean, it's one of those things where it would be cool because the more active people in the group and shit, they have shit to do. Those of us that just want to fucking take an ice chest with beer and shit in it and some weed down on the beach, find a little spot and sit there and soak up the sun and play in the water can do that.
Yeah.
That sounds like my kind of vacation.
See? That means everyone's happy.
Like
people who like doing things can do things. People who don't have to. They could just sit on the beach and smoke weed.
That day at the Magic Kingdom when we fucking showed up right as the stupid dipshit parade was happening, I almost bolted.
You have to admit we did have fun on that day.
Yeah, no, we did have fun. Yeah, it cleared out. We had a great time that day, but man, the beginning of it, I was ready to fucking bolt. I was like, I want to get out of here. I want out.
Dude, Splash Mountain was that was great. The girls being totally freaked out and shit. I guess I was too. I can't act like I was like, Mr. Tough Guy or some shit. But
Puff, baby.
I'm having trouble getting in.
Really? I got stuff.
You forget how to hit a joint, TJ?
I guess maybe I did. I think there's just a little clog at the bottom.
Pismo meetup, no thanks. We're going there to relax.
Did you not hear what we just said?
Like, the less people around, the better? Were you not following that part of the convo? Fuck me, man. Yeah, I just don't feel... I don't know. And it's caused me to become kind of a hermit. And it's weird because I really never was that way. Till about, 5 or 6 years ago, I really started to I started doing this thing where I'd weigh it in my head. I'd be like, is going to X, whatever X is, the movies, fucking dinner, fucking out of town, is that worth feeling maybe possibly constantly like you're unsafe and constantly like you want to fucking bolt from the crowd? And I started saying no to a lot more things than I guess I used to.
I don't blame you. I spent my entire last day of that trip. I even asked Paul the night before, like, you up for one more day, Paul? And he's like, yeah, dude. And then the next day I woke up and I just I knew I didn't sleep well. And I got on the toilet and just like a torrent of fucking liquid shit.
Ugh.
And I was like, man, this is not good.
That's the worst.
And then I was like, okay, maybe it was just that one. But then 5 minutes later again. And then I went back to bed and I just said, fuck, I'm just going to sleep today. But I had to wake up every hour or so and do another fucking big liquidy shit expulsion. And then I
heard you throw up.
I did. Only once. Well, it was multiple times, but it was all at,
all in one, yeah. Like, I heard you cough.
I was literally doing the Kenny's dad thing.
Where you were puking and shit.
I was shitting and puking at the same time.
Wow.
I've never done that in my life either. Like, I've puked and shit in the same session, but I've never had that situation where it's coming from my ass and my mouth
Yeah, that has to feel weird.
It was like,
Your body's expelling shit at both ends.
yeah, and I'm just like, man, this is fucking.
Whoop, whoop.
I feel all right today, though. I mean, like, my stomach's a little unsettled because I literally obviously expelled everything in my fucking body, but...
I mean, it was probably just like...
9 days of videos.
Okay. The stream is fucking laggy.
I love my new shoes. Thank God.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I wasn't on Wi-Fi because I had my Wi-Fi turned off. I don't know if that usually sometimes doesn't help out here, but maybe it'll be a little better.
The Wi-Fi is kind of like spotty out here.
Yep.
These things make me an inch taller.
Sweet.
Cool.
Yeah, they are pretty cool looking.
Right?
I don't know how long they'll stay that cool looking working in them.
But
That
I mean,
pink
like
shit will be
steel.
gone.
like, this is
Yeah,
an
they're
alloy
steel
toe.
toed. Yeah.
Alloy.
They have to be. Yeah, you got work shoes, dude. They're slip proof.
Slip resistant. Also electric shock resistant.
Yeah, mine are slip resistant too.
And
I gotta
memory
work
foam
my
on the
feet.
inside, apparently.
All right, so there's enough people in here for me to prosecute my fucking rant. So let me just get it out.
All right.
This at the airport just now. We're waiting to get on our flight home, and we got there pretty early, and our flight was delayed almost an hour. So we were at the airport for a while, and we're sitting, and there was no lag before, but now there's lag.
Fuck them, dude.
Yeah, I think this is the unpleasable crowd.
Yeah.
If it does it say poor connection?
No,
Then they're lying.
then they're lying.
Yeah.
What a bunch of lying sacks of fucking
There's literally people who
bullshit.
get their jollies trying to convince you you're.
Oh, so you'll fuck around with it?
Yeah,
What a bunch of fucking dicks.
I know, right?
Is this supposed to be short?
So anyway, we're there for a long ass time. And at one point, we're waiting at our gate, and this big, giant, fat bitch rolls up with her family in a wheelchair. She's so fat, she can't walk. And I'm like, all right. So she's waiting in our area. I'm like, this bitch is going to get on the plane. Now, we were flying Southwest. Every airline has a different boarding procedure. And Southwest is you get into boarding groups. So Group A gets to go first, and then Group B, and then Group C, and it's open seating. And so my mind started cranking already. I was like, okay, so this big bitch is gonna get before they board the plane, they always go like, people with disabilities or whatever that need additional help can board first. And I'm like, not only is this giant fat bitch gonna get on the fucking plane before me, even though I've been here 2 hours longer and I'm in the A boarding group, she's got 6 people with her. So those 6 people, because this bitch is fat, they get to get the best seats on the plane. How is that okay? How many people does this bitch need as an entourage? Because I shit you not, I had it in my mind. As soon as I saw her, I was like, these people, I'm going to get on the plane. And these people are going to be sitting in all the extra legroom seats, all the front seats that have a nice, a little bit more fucking room and shit. They're going to fill it. All because this one fucking giant sea cow bitch can't stop eating. And I'm sorry, I'm a fat fuck too. But there's a point, dude. There is a fucking point. I would not be able to look other people in the face and take 6 people on with my big truck of an ass. There's just no fucking way.
Tell us how you really feel.
She had to take like a seat and a half at least.
I'm getting on the plane, and I'm like, I know the front seat is the first seat you can see, right? And I'm like, I guarantee you, I'm going to fucking poke my head around this, and that big fat bitch is going to be sitting in the best seat in the plane, and there she was, her big old fucking gut swinging down below her pussy. Disgusting! And all 6 of her fucking family are in the other best seats. It's like, fuck you! Who are you? Why do you get priority seating because you have a relative that ate so much she can't walk? How the fuck is that courtesy? That's not courtesy. That's shitting on everybody else in line. Sorry, airports are...
That is beautiful.
Like, at some point, dude, I'm sorry. Fatness is one of those disabilities that I'd have very little fucking empathy for. Because it's like, I understand how hard it is to lose weight. Trust me, I do. But there's a point where even I, as a fat fuck, go, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. No way. No way would I ever be so big that somebody had to wheel me around the fucking airport. And if I was, I wouldn't be able to fucking stomach bringing 6 people on with me. Even with my giant fucking stomach hanging down.
Yeah. And what is the fucking... I mean, what's even the fucking logic behind, like, she needs to bring 6 fucking people on the plane? Like, she's fat, so 6 people that are just kind of with her get better seating than everyone else? Like, how the fuck does that even make sense?
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm like a giant advocate of fucking like making travel public. I don't think that there should be competing fucking airlines. I think it needs to be all one government-run airline, and then we can start doing what needs to be done. Get big fucking cargo planes for these fat fucks and put them all on that. Get a plane for normal-sized folks, you know, within the range, and then get a plane for dumb fucks that have bred, so I don't have to listen to their children scream for 2.5 hours. Ugh, God, I fucking hate traveling.
Soundproofed area where all the fucking... Dude, what about that kid, dude?
Yeah, that poor fucking kid, man.
There was a moment, me and Paul... This kid was doing his thing, which I'm sure Paul will tell you about in a second. But me and Paul just looked at each other, and we both just burst out laughing. And we had to turn away. And we both... Ashley came out of the bathroom and was like, you guys are both standing the same way, because we both did the same thing. We both turned our backs and folded our hands behind our back and just kind of acted like we were really interested in something in the other direction.
This kid... He's like, looks like he's, what, 10, 11 maybe?
Yeah.
Just bawling.
He was doing it all in the women's bathroom, too, the whole time. The women's bathroom. He was in the women's bathroom with his mom.
Mommy brought him in there.
Oh.
And he was wailing, like, the whole time in there, too. And then the mom was just like, it's okay, sweetie. And, it's like, I'm sure about
chocolate off your face.
Did you get the chocolate off your face, sweetie? No!
It's like, I can't hear anything I'm saying. It's just like, oh my God, man, fuck. How many times a day do you think that child's parents go, what the fuck was I thinking? Why did I do this?
I mean, if he was like 4 or something, I'd be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah,
11 years old.
He was like 11 years
he
old.
was way too old. That's why I thought maybe he was retarded. Or
Yeah, maybe he was. Maybe he was like a little autistic kid or something.
I don't think so, dude. I looked at that kid.
I can't hear it.
That kid just seemed like a fucking spoiled little bitch.
He didn't have, like, the tired look in his face.
Yeah.
Maybe
He was
autism.
acting.
Maybe it's the tism.
Maybe it was the tism. The tism is strong with this one.
I can't hear what I'm saying.
Man,
Hear nothing.
I thank the good Lord in heaven every day that I'm infertile. I mean, especially given, you know, previous relationships that I've been in. Dude, I could have had so many kids. Before I ever knew that I was infertile, dude, I was, you know, fucking going raw dog, dude. I can't. I don't like condoms. I'm sorry. They suck. Condoms are horrible. Sounds like there's a lot of... fuck you, seriously, who farted. Get out of here.
Fuck you.
Every time I'm like, you know what? I want kids. I look at my cunt of a sister and I remember I shouldn't have any. It's good. Yeah. That really did help change my mind about the whole kid thing. Being around other people's children.
Yep, me too.
I was like, okay, I don't want this. Oh, God.
It's like kids are magical.
Ugh. Yeah, get a dog. Seriously.
The only kid I like, though, is my brother. I mean, he can be annoying, too, though.
Well, no, look, dude, I'm not saying that all kids are fucking horrible things.
I mean, most of them are.
I'm just saying the balance of a fucking parent's life for about the first, 15 years, probably like 18 years, is horrible because of the child.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you could even end up like Mom and Steve, where Stevie's still living with him. At like 24, has shows no signs of being ready to leave the nest at all. And is just like a mooch parasite on your fucking resources and shit. Forever.
Until you're dead.
Dude, I was not raised, I would just kick a kid out.
Yeah, exactly.
I got kicked the fuck out of my house at
Me
18.
too. I got kicked out the day I graduated high school.
Jesus. I got a couple of months to fuck up. Yeah, I had the deal with my parents was...
I think I was 22.
When you moved out officially?
Yeah, but like...
Were you booted out?
No, like they've been... I mean, I was paying rent for like the last year and a half or something.
Sure.
But it was basically like, I'm trying to do my business. I'm trying to get out. Like, they saw me making an effort, like, to leave, you know? And when I finally got to a point where I had enough money to leave, I left. You know?
Right. Yeah. I was just fucking kicked. I got shown the door. But I probably deserved it. It sounds like Chelsea did not have it coming. I probably had the boot coming.
The only reason
Chelsea goes like this.
Chelsea. No, the only reason it happened to Chelsea was because that whole flag thing.
Really?
Yeah.
You did not have it coming then.
Well,
You're a hero for that. Dude, people have covered that all over the goddamn world, dude.
I know.
Chelsea's more famous than all of us, dude. More people have discussed Chelsea and what she did that one cold November morning in
I mean,
Gatlinburg.
we're on, like, actual TV with, like, normies and shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, like Anna Kasparian called Chelsea a cunt and shit.
She didn't call me a cunt.
She basically did.
She does not like me.
Why?
I don't even know.
What did you do?
Because the whole flag thing, dude.
Yeah, she
The
said
Young
that
Turks-
I should
You remember
just
that,
do it.
right?
The Young Turks covered it, and Anna
She didn't stand
Kasparian's
for the pledge.
brilliant
She's
fucking
dead.
commentary on it was like, she should just stand for the pledge, you know?
Oh, fuck her.
Don't rock the boat. Just stand.
Dumbass.
Yeah, she said I was doing it.
When did I thought
She
that
just
they would
wants
be on your
attention.
side. Like, I always thought the Young
everybody else
Turks were like on that.
Everyone else on the show was, but Anna was the voice of just like, this
Oh.
bitch just wants attention.
Gross.
Yeah.
It basically, she turned it into a weird female politics, kind of like, I don't know who this stuck-up bitch thinks she is.
Whatever.
Fuck Anna Kasparian, she's a retard.
Yeah, she sucks. Man, oh my god, dude. I was so mad that whole flight. I can't even tell you guys how mad I was about that fat bitch. I'm so pissed.
I think that's the whole reason Paul started this stream.
Yeah, no, it was. I needed to get it out.
It is. For sure.
Because, like, yeah, dude, I had to sit on that shit for 2 hours in the air or whatever it
Okay,
was.
somebody sent a super chat. Do you want a while ago? We just totally ignored it.
What's the smoke sesh like, and can I send you photos? The smoke sesh is kind of like this, but with more people in the room. We just kind of sit around and talk shit and smoke.
It's usually pretty fun.
And can I send you photos?
There's no, I mean, it's just
I
us
mean,
at a computer.
Yeah. So what?
Talking to other people at their computers.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever, I guess. Hey, Paul, have you listened to Death Grips or Brockhampton?
There's all these death grips faggots, dude.
Yeah, I don't like them, dude. There's a bunch of them, and they're always, like, they're a really aggressive fan base because they really feel like this is an underrated fucking gem of a band, and man, if more people knew about it, Death Grips would be huge. And they just don't get that they like it, and a lot of people don't.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm glad you like it. Have fun with it. But, you know, it ain't for everybody, man. Fuck.
Because every time I've listened to little snippets of it, I've never made it through a whole Death Grips song. Because people would be like, listen to the chained up Monkey verse 2, and I'm like, okay, and I'll go find it on YouTube, and I'll play like 22 seconds of it, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna continue because this is horrible.
Dude, what was that shit that someone made us listen to? It was Ghost something. Chelsea, remember that Ghost shit? It wasn't Ghost. It was like some rapper called Ghost something.
Oh, yeah.
Like Ghost Monkey or Ghost Taco or Ghost Deco or some bullshit. And it was just totally fucking, like, you couldn't even understand what the fuck he was saying.
Yeah.
Just total fucking gibberish.
That's always kind of a sad moment when somebody shares their music with you and it sucks, you know?
Super chat.
Favorite Hendrix album? I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Ghost Main is good Main. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, that was it. Ghost Main.
No.
Ghost Main.
Yeah, he sucked.
I
Lame.
didn't dig it.
He was really bad. It was a really terrible song.
Cigarette?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ghost Main fucking sucked.
Ghost Main.
I'm a ghost, man. Nah, it was bad. A bunch of people were like, yeah, you gotta listen to this song. I'm like, I wouldn't listen to it. It's like 2 minutes long, so I could give it that.
Yeah.
Like, okay. And it was just like, I listened to it like, man, that fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't even, like, approaching good. That wasn't even, like, that had potential. That was just like, man, that fucking sucked.
See, I have a band that I love that is exactly like Death Grips in terms of the fact that, like, not a lot of people can listen to them.
Which one is it?
Ween.
Oh, I like Ween.
Do you like all of Ween, though, or do you just like the shit that that got popular?
And now I like the shit you play of them. I haven't really gone into it and been like, I'm gonna go listen to more, but like shit you've played off, like the Mollusk or whatever the fuck it is, has all been. I've always liked this shit.
Yeah.
It's always got a good
banging?
atmosphere.
What?
Some of that.
That's TJ.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit, that spooked me. I got spooked.
Paul, what do you think that Disney will do with the Alien franchise? I don't know. Disney. A lot of people are.
They said
like,
Disney now owns 40% of movies and 40% of television.
See, okay, so at what point do they need to be busted? At one point, do we bust the trust?
I don't even think they should have been allowed to buy Fox. I think it's already too much. I feel like it's already antitrust violation territory.
So how the fuck then are they doing it?
Well, I mean, obviously, my interpretation is not the prevailing interpretation.
I mean, yeah, 40% of all movies.
Yep. Disney.
And 40% of what?
All television. So basically 40% of entertainment like they own a bunch of video games too now, I guess. So
It's time to trust bust.
like how long is it before Disney just owns everything?
Well, that's the point. Is
Maybe
like,
that's
what's going to stop them from doing that?
Maybe that's the point where you get what you want, though.
Look how much money they make on that 21st. Like, 'cause they paid an obscene amount of money for 21st Century Fox, but the money that they make from the properties that they just purchased is going to be obscene. What are they going to buy next? What goes next?
I don't know, DreamWorks.
Wow, that would be an easy acquisition for them at this point. I don't even think they want DreamWorks.
I don't know. They could just buy everything, right? Universal, fucking whatever.
I mean, like, but at what point, dude? At what point?
Do we say, like, that's enough, Disney?
Yeah, it's going to start gobbling. Somebody said Sony, and I agree. It's
Yeah,
going to start
Sony.
gobbling up fucking these music properties.
Sony's got a film division, too.
Yeah, that's true.
It hasn't been very successful as of late.
Nintendo, I doubt it. There's no way.
They actually, a few of the Marvel properties are now back in the hands of them because of that, though, at least.
Because of what?
Because of that acquisition. Because
Oh, yeah.
the film rights to
Spider-Man.
X-Men. Well, no, Spider-Man is Sony.
Oh,
They don't
really?
have that yet, but they already made a deal with Sony to use Spider-Man anyway.
Right.
But Fantastic Four is now in their hands. X-Men is now in their hands. So I mean, you could see, X-Men characters and Fantastic Four characters in the mainstream Marvel universe now, which no one else has been able to do justice to.
So, but the Marvel universe is going to end in 2 more movies, right? Or at least like this cycle of the Marvel universe.
I think they already have 40 films planned, so
Jesus.
they're not.
So this is probably a planned thing, like a targeted buy at this time, because they're like, well, now we need it because we're gonna have to start principal photography on this next generation of shit, and it's gonna be
They want
all of these things.
They're gonna do the X-Men. They're gonna have to recast Wolverine because Hugh Jackman won't do it anymore.
They also own all the apps too, I guess. Probably related to that shit too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. Well, anything that uses that trademark, they own now. So it's like, what does that include?
Think of all them apps.
It's kind of funny because Universal has they have that little Marvel land in their park.
Yeah.
And Marvel is owned by Disney, so they're paying Disney to have that there.
Yeah.
They have that Simpsons land there. That's now owned by Disney. So it's like a bunch of the stuff at the competing park to Disney has a bunch of Disney properties on it as well.
Yeah.
And like, how fucking incestuous is that shit?
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy.
Crazy.
I thought it was lower than 40%.
They said, well, I mean, it was until this Fox acquisition.
What's their total ownership of media?
I don't know.
I want to watch that number go up because that's going to be the number that gets scary.
Well, they weren't even interested. When they bought Fox, they didn't even try to get Fox News. They're like, nah, you can keep that.
Well, I don't blame them.
They don't want that.
That's a liability, if anything, now.
Yeah, they're just like,
Shoo.
enjoy,
Keep it.
have fun with it. We don't want Fox News.
Smart. Yeah, they just got the shit that they could fucking monetize and make money off of over and over. They're not going to sell any Hannity t-shirts, but probably sell quite a few new Wolverine t-shirts, no matter how good or bad it is.
Think of all the shit they own now. Family Guy, The Simpsons,
That's
Bob's Burgers, all those Fox animation shows that are so big. They're now Disney. That's now Disney. Family Guy is now a Disney
Property. After fucking on Disney a bunch of times.
I saw a screenshot of The Simpsons fucking on Disney.
Yeah, Bart comes out with a fucking bra on his head that makes him look like Mickey Mouse, and he's like, "Look at me, I'm the mascot of an evil corporation." Now that evil corporation owns Bart Simpson.
That's awesome. And they knew it back then, dude. They knew it back in the day that Disney was fucking evil.
If Disney takes over all TV and movie media, let's say that happens.
Well, they've already done half of that.
Okay, well, let's say they get to 100%. What are all the other super companies that you think are going to make it to the 100% of their own category? Who's going to own the internet?
Amazon, and I'm calling this, and this
Amazon
I've been
Google,
calling this for a long time. Amazon is going to acquire Google at some point in a giant fucking deal because Google is weighed down with a bunch of shit that isn't making it money. And Amazon is just a money printing factory. They don't ever buy anything that they can't sell for twice what they paid for it. I mean, you can't lose money doing that.
Amazon, didn't the head guy of Amazon just become the richest guy in the world?
If he's not, he will be soon. So I think that, I don't know how many years it'll be, but I think that Google is going to acquire, or Amazon is going to acquire Google at some point. And those two
Microsoft? What about Microsoft too?
Microsoft and Apple are that's gonna be another big joust, but I think one will acquire the other at some point.
And then what about Nintendo? Where do you think that's gonna be?
Nintendo's based out of Japan. They've got all that fucking honor shit. They're probably not gonna want to sell what they consider to be a really shining national property. That's a harder thing for me to see happen. The people running Microsoft right now, outside of Bill Gates probably, who doesn't even really run it anymore. Does he?
Not really.
Yeah, no. Don't give a fuck about Microsoft as a property. If they stand to double up their stock option by doing a giant merger, they'd take that deal in a fucking second. It's just a matter of time, dude. And there's good and bad things about that. All this conglomeration of shit under Disney. Let's look at the positives of that. Right now, one of the worst things in the world is the fact that I can't get any old movie or any old song that I want at one fucking place from one thing. everybody owns a little piece of this and a little piece of that, and so I got to go get HBO if I want to go see this, without download. Obviously, you can download this shit.
Maybe Disney should just buy Netflix, dude.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's going to be another big,
Yeah.
giant fucking acquisition.
What about Samsung? Somebody asked. That's a good. They do a lot.
See, like tech companies and shit, if you look at the psyche of Disney, it wants things that are just going to print it fucking money. Mm-hmm. And like Samsung, yeah, it's a cool company.
Well, Disney's not. I mean, but who's going to be at the top of that? Like, between like Samsung and like all these other things like them.
Oh, you mean like tech companies, like phone companies and shit?
Like phone, but Samsung's
I think
not one of
Amazon
those.
becomes
Samsung's
that. Amazon is going to absorb
appliances.
mobile communications and shit. With the acquisition of Google, it's going to have such a purchase on the market at that point that it's going to release a way better phone and a way better fucking, you know what I mean?
And eventually, one corporation just owns everything.
That's the whole thing. Is like that's a positive thing. All this conglomeration of wealth just means there's so much more going into R&D. So you're going to get way cooler shit. There's going to be like an acceleration.
I'm surprised Amazon hasn't taken eBay already. Like, somebody mentioned that the Amazon should take over eBay.
They probably don't want eBay. eBay's just going to fail.
I mean,
and why would they want it?
surprised
I mean,
it's
maybe
still
they'll wait till
around.
to the final hour when, eBay is going to go bankrupt or whatever and bail them out for an
MySpace
obscenely
just
low
fucking
amount.
closed a few days ago. Wait, was it MySpace? I think it was MySpace.
I mean, and look how long...
No, AIM.
Yeah, AIM. MySpace is...
MySpace is gone for a while, but AIM, it was AIM that closed.
MySpace is ostensibly dead, at least in America.
Yeah.
I guess a lot of people use it elsewhere.
No, MySpace is actually, I think, completely gone. But,
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
I think. I read an article, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I thought it was still kicking around in some form or another.
Huh. Yeah, but AIM was still alive until a few days ago. Yeah.
But
that's been completely gone for sure.
the positive is that if Disney owns everything, then there's one thing that I have to buy. One entertainment medium that I have to give a little bit of money to every month to see and hear whatever it is I want.
We own every movie ever.
Yep. Do you like horror? Or maybe you're feeling something more exciting. We've got every action movie ever made in the history of film.
We own it all.
What are they going to call it?
Disney?
I think
You know what I mean? The product.
I think Disney actually is already working on a streaming service.
Oh, I know that. Well, of course they are.
So I don't know. I mean, it might already have a name, is what I'm saying.
But what are they going to call the big one? Like, what's it going to land on?
Well, I would imagine that whatever streaming service they're starting now, it'll all just be folded into that eventually.
Right, but I mean, the name is probably going to change along the way.
Of
You think
Disney?
so?
Yeah.
You think they're gonna just turn, I don't know, just completely...
They're going to have to
change
take a few stabs at it before they find just the right balance of scratching everybody's itch. What are they going to call it, dude?
I don't know.
I don't know. Evil Corporation, Inc.
Evil Corporations, Inc.
Yeah.
Only Choice Flicks.
Disflix. Yeah, but it's not just going to be flicks. Or maybe you're not in the mood for a movie. Maybe you want to listen to some music. Every song that's ever been recorded in the history of mankind is at your fingertips. It's going to be pretty cool. Or maybe you want to listen to an audiobook.
Disflix.
We've got every recording that's ever been recorded of a book.
They should have They have all the video games too. They should just have all the video games on there too.
Oh, yeah.
Streaming games, streaming movies, streaming everything.
In the mood for some more direct action? Maybe you want to play a video game. Disney owns every game that's ever been made by human beings. Want to play an old Xbox 360 game? Well, just turn your Diz remote into the Xbox 360 controller configuration. And boom! It's like you're back in 2010.
You'd be like testing the system. Oh yeah, I bet they don't have the fucking Atari port of Pac-Man. Oh yeah, they do. Shit.
And if you're a premium pass holder and you like naughty things, Disney owns every porn that's ever been made. For just $59.95 a month, you can get Disney Red. From the softest of soft to the hardest of hardcore, every piece of pornography that's ever been made in the history of man is at your fingertips. Lotion is not provided. It's going to be pretty cool. Let's be honest. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool.
I hope that Mickey really does introduce everything. I want to hear Mickey talk to me about the porn section.
Yeah.
It's got to happen.
Yeah. Tired of going to your computer to look things up? Well, those of you with Disney Home will be happy to know that you can just ask me any time of day, any question that's ever been asked, and I'll answer it. It'd be great. Have Mickey Encyclopedia in your home. You don't even need Google anymore. It's just irrelevant.
Hey, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey, I'm having stomach pains, and I ate clams yesterday. Chances are you ate a bad clam. You know? All right. I recommend you get a big bottle of Disney Pepto-Bismol. Ah, I see you're a Disney Home user. I can dispense that right into your mouth if you'd like.
If the pain persists for 12 hours, be sure to check into one of our fine Disney health clinics.
Please remember, Mickey's a mouse, not a doctor.
Fuck that, dude. It'll just be like, initiate bioscan.
Yeah, oh God. That's a little farther up the chain, but yeah. It looks like you've got a clogged artery. Luckily, you're a Disney Home user. Lay in your Disno bed, and we'll get that stent installed immediately.
I don't know, dude. The Disney feature doesn't sound too bad.
It doesn't. But the problem is like, it's watching when you're doing things you don't want it to watch doing.
Disney knows everything about you.
How are you doing today, Mr. Parky? Welcome home. I noticed that you spit on the sidewalk. You've been charged 2 Disno bucks. It's like, what? Only made 10 Disno bucks today.
That's awesome, dude.
I know the penalties are harsh, but you knew that there were rules. Next time, spit in one of the Disno cans, conveniently placed at every other corner along your route home. Shit.
Oh my god.
Maybe they'll offer us saliva reduction surgery or something on the Disney method.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh yeah, that's right. Just
Just turn your Disno goggles into saliva suction mode if you feel the need to spit. Your saliva will be turned into harmless gas, which will be vented as you walk.
I love the Disney future. God, man. I was all scared when I heard they own 40% of everything. Now I want them to hit the gas pedal. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Disney. I love it, man.
So beautiful.
Disney Society.
Violence detected. Disno cops have been summoned.
What are you talking about? It'd just be like,
Detected violent impulses.
Yeah.
then they would give you some fucking medication.
Yeah. And
Engaging your Disno implant. Injecting calming medication.
This really doesn't matter.
yeah.
I was upset over nothing.
Yeah, and then when you got home, it would chastise you for it.
Welcome home. You've been charged $6 Disno bucks for that violent outburst at work today. I'm glad that you're feeling better, though.
Mickey loves you.
Imagine optical implants where you always see Mickey Mouse in your vision. Yeah, he can just like pop in like a pop-up.
Hey! Remember, you're a YouTube Red subscriber. Don't forget to get lotion at the Disney store.
You know, fuck.
Judging from how much you've been using your subscription and how much we can detect is in your Disno lotion bottle, it's time for a refill. Happy fapping!
I want it. Give me the Disney future.
Disney dildos. That sounds fun.
They would just have Disney's rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Disney's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of creepy.
Society would have Disney rules. So it would be like, you know,
You can be of any religion that you want, but you can't say anything bad about anybody else's.
be like, oh. Okay.
If you have a problem,
You know,
we encourage you to go to one of the Disney information booths conveniently placed around the world. But don't bring any protest signs.
no protesting, no fucking political shit. Politics are just going to get... And why, like, who's going to mourn the death of politics, dude? Honestly. When politics just becomes Disno, you know what I mean? Like, is there anybody going to be...
Change his name at some point.
Disno!
Yeah, I mean, there's what would need would there be for politics? Everyone just recognizes like Mickey is our leader.
Right, exactly. Because he would be. Because he would be the one making all the fucking rules that you're born into life. So it's like, you know, most people don't really question the higher authorities in the area of the world that they live in for a reason. Well, if you just are born into fucking Disney World, how do you know? Every time you have an emotional outburst, your implant kicks in and you feel great. You know what I mean? You're calmed. Like, oh. Mickey says emotions are bad. Yeah, man, that's going to be an awesome dystopian future, dude.
I mean, like, as far as the potential future dystopias that could happen go, you could do worse than the Disneyverse.
Yeah.
At least it's fascism with a smile.
But see, like, people are saying, like, it'd be the death of passion. It's like, no. Like, if you had the Disneyverse, if everything on Earth was Disney.
Disney thrives on manipulating emotions.
Yeah.
If anything, they would just control your emotions throughout your life. They just play you like a cheat.
Your emotions would be segmented between different parts of your day that you would automatically go and do. And you would get everything that you need. You'd get that excitement and that joie de vivre, and you'd get that love feeling, and you'd get that feeling of being nice and full, and you'd get that feeling of, seeing something really cool.
It'd be like, it's time for your daily 15-minute existential crisis.
Yeah. No, dude, that wouldn't be allowed. You'd have an implant.
No, he'd let you have it, dude.
No, Disney doesn't want an existential crisis. Disney wants you focused on Disney.
They know you just need that 15 minutes, though, dude.
But an existential... Okay, maybe they give you a little bit. It's free thinking time! You know what I mean?
And it's like, wasn't that painful and sad?
Yeah.
Everyone step into your gray cubicles for your 15 minutes of dark, lonely, free thinking time.
It's like the only place you can go, God damn it, fuck you, Disney! Ah! But you only get 15 minutes and you're alone.
They give you some super happy shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Here's your Disney mandated weed.
Yeah.
We're injecting THC directly into your bloodstream.
You should be feeling good in about 10, 9, 8.
Oh, God, man.
Disney!
Yeah.
And always remember, think whatever you want in the box.
Dude, the Disneyverse is gonna be awesome. There's just parades just everywhere you go on the streets. Fucking all the weird future Disney characters on the front of floats, big old holograms of them going by. They own that now too, so they'll use it. Fuck, man.
Oh my god.
Disney fucks their visual receptors so the parade is like customized to your taste. Shit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sorry to interrupt, but it seems that sexual intercourse is about to take place, and we need to do the Disney consent check. Do you?
Yes, 7435 consents. Do you?
Yes, 2187 consents. Okay, have fun. But first, let me put on a Disno condom for you. Remember, breeding is only good when Mickey says it's good.
Fuck. That might suck.
That one was scary.
But it's true, though. I mean, eventually they're going to want to control things like, they want just the right amount of children.
Okay, so somebody asked, how does Facebook fit into all this? So what's the Disney, social media site gonna be
Facebook will just be obsolete.
Yeah, dude, in the far future that we're talking about, maybe they're talking about before we started talking about the Disno future.
Yeah, okay.
Will Disney make a foray into social media? I mean, eventually it will. I don't think anytime soon. It's probably going to start gobbling up media companies and shit first, because that's really what runs the world anyway.
I think Disney is they want to avoid shit that's controversial. That's why they didn't want Fox News. I think running a social media site just courts controversy, so they probably just stay away from it.
For now.
Yeah.
Until the Disneyverse.
That's not till phase 6 of their plan.
People are saying Mein Führer Mickey, but it's not really. You know what I mean? This is a whole different idea. This is not, crazy Hitler. This is, it's kind of what I've been advocating for a long ass time. It's an AI that knows everything, that is integrated into everybody's life, that runs everything. So maybe I've been wanting the Disneyverse forever.
It only just now crystallized.
Yep. I just saw the path. And it's going to be fucking Mickey, too. Oh, you'll be able to choose any... That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, it won't have to be Mickey. You could choose your avatar and shit that comes to you. And since they'll own everything, it could literally be any fucking character in history or whatever. Or it could just be like, if you're just like a horny sleaze, you could just have like some big titted bitch.
Wake up, big boy. Time to go to Disney work.
Could have like Clint Eastwood. Hey, time to get up, soldier. Get in that shower. Make sure you scrub underneath your balls. whatever you want, dude. whatever character you want, dude.
The will of Disney can be presented through any medium.
Yeah.
It could even have different characters for different shit,
Oh, yeah. You could,
For an additional Disney buck a month, you can have 2 characters for 2 different segments of your life.
It'll all be like, so everybody will be like, who you got, man? Who you got, dude? Because I got I swear to God, dude. I don't know. Like, George Washington dictates my fucking life, nigga. It's like, Washington.
I got Gandalf, bitch.
Yeah, Gandalf the Grey motherfucker wakes me up. Stop. Don't fight one another. Remember, Mickey says fighting is bad. Man, you lucky Gandalf here, nigga. I was about to fuck you up.
You lucky Gandalf. That's the best shit.
Could have Bill Hicks and George Carlin wake
George
us.
Carlin is a mouthpiece for Disney.
Yeah, dude. Well, they're gonna own him eventually, dude.
Yeah, dude.
They're saying they would choose you to like wake them up and shit.
Gross. Hey, you must be a weirdo. I'm Paul Zigo. Get out of bed.
I don't know why I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why you chose me. You realize you could have had like fucking Clint Eastwood all day, every day? Whatever. Maybe you're on a budget. I don't know. I don't want to judge you. Anyway, wash your balls. Your Disney sheets have detected there's a lot of fungus down there. So just you remember to scrub the underside. That's right. Gross.
Hell yeah.
Could have Brett Keane. Wake up. Time to go to Disney work, you lazy, scamming piece of retarded shit. Door! Get out of bed, bitch. Don't make me tell you twice.
Brett Keane is the dictator that runs the life.
You want it, dude? They'll eventually own fucking YouTube, which eventually...
Choose your dictator.
Yep.
Maybe you liked the YouTube generation. Every YouTube video ever made is available for $6 Disno bucks a month.
Oh my goodness.
Tube.
DisnoTube, yeah.
DisnoTube.
Disney owns private prisons.
Well,
I don't know that that's true.
I don't believe that is true, actually.
But maybe they do. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past them.
eventually they will. Tell out everything.
Mickey pancakes.
I hope so.
Mickey Mouse shaped pancakes.
The skyline would be
Prisons?
covered with castle-shaped prisons. Yes. Yes.
I don't even see why they need a prison. They would just keep the population in control with drugs and brainwashing.
Well, that's the idea. They create a better world, a better environment. You know?
I imagine anyone who couldn't fit in with that would just be like, "Oops, you're dead."
Yep. I mean, like, if you were, like, psychologically imbalanced, they'd be able to just fix you with drugs all day, every day. They'll figure out whatever your brain chemistry problem is and just change it all around, and now everything's running fine.
Good old Disney, always looking out for us. Disney.
I wouldn't want to be like happy all the time, dude.
Well, too
That's why
bad.
you get the box.
Yeah. That's you. Yeah.
Think whatever you want in the box.
I don't want that. No.
But everybody gets the box, you know what I mean? You get your 15 minutes every day to blow off steam.
Let me do a super chat. It's way up.
How long before Disney funds a coup against rival companies to implement puppet CEOs? I feel that would happen with Nintendo eventually. I mean, I don't know how it'll happen, but I hope it does. I like that future way better than any other one that I can think of for the human race. That's a dystopia that I could get behind. I mean, we really do need to pick our dystopia here, so, before you criticize, provide me with which one you prefer, because we're heading towards one, for sure. Disney must be stopped. Sorry, Paul. Well,
People like you won't exist in Disneyland. Unless, of course, you're in the box.
you just don't understand, dude. Is Brett back yet? Yes. Yes, he is. I'm sure we'll cover that on the next show. But Brett is back.
It's cute. The Brettster's back, and there's gonna be trouble.
Disney will use augmented reality and replace people who aren't networked in with ridiculous villains. Yeah, man. So if somebody who's like thinking something wrong, you'll see them as like Snidely Whiplash or, fucking Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Just be like, oh, it's one of them. Hey, over here, Disnobots. Disney will end up making it so that when we die, our life will loop over and over again. Well, why would they waste time doing that?
Why would we waste time doing that when we can just collect your semen and create an endless crop of people to consume Disney? Your life means nothing to Mickey. It's the life that your sperm and ovum provide that Mickey is interested in. The next generation.
Dystopia, dude. Dystopia. I like it.
Oh, you
What?
guys.
What? Wait, what is this?
Wow.
They look like the same person.
TJ just showed me a picture of Brett from like 2006 and Brett now. It's an eye opener. See, but that's the thing, man. In dystopia, I could fall dick first into an erupting volcano, you know?
Disney virtual reality, you can do anything you want. You're no longer restricted to games.
Why do they care at this point? Why do they need humans alive with this power? Because they need a reason to exist. If there's no humans, then there's no need for Disney. So it's got to keep itself in fresh humans. Are you dumb? I'm just asking. You can even get all your protesting out in Disney VR. Sure. If you want to
Upgrade your box with a VR unit for $6 a month.
they genetically engineer a real meat Mickey Mouse. I hope not. I hope that abomination never happens. I hope they realize that they can just project them into your mind through, ocular implants.
Fraxco.
There is no reason to exist. Well, not for a human, but for a corporation there is. Corporations have a very well-defined fucking, course through life. They want to consume as much as possible. Some humans want that too. But all corporations want that. So yeah, it doesn't really, there's no need, no reason for a human to exist, but there is a reason for a corporation to exist. Capitalism is unsustainable for everyone. Well, there would be no, it would be Disney capitalism. And it would all be based on how much you were allotted every month. They'd figure out the sweet spot to keep you hitting the grindstone, feel like your life means something because you made some extra Disno bucks. They'd figure it all out. You like the Matrix future better? I mean, the Matrix future was kind of just like this, but the reality is that you're in a tank filled with shit. I mean, why do you like that better?
Deep state.
Deep state what? What's deep state? Oh yeah, deep state.
What?
It's like...
Hello. I'm just gonna let you know I'm back.
Paul, a totally real and legitimate atheist, apologized to Brett on his blog. Really? What did he do to him? Because I can't imagine. If you're making money that they give you just so you can give it back seems kind of redundant. It's not about the money anymore, though. It's just about keeping tabs on your life and giving you something to strive for. It's not even really about making money anymore. It's about making more you.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. They closed. I mean, the fog wasn't that bad. The fact that they closed the lane was pretty lame. It was like, man,
I
it's
want humans to go extinct
not too
too.
foggy. You could still drive
There was
normally
like
in this.
so many fucking people in Orlando.
Yeah.
The visibility wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was
I
crazy.
hate it.
Crazy crowded.
Hated it. There was such long waits for everything.
Fuck people.
Yep.
It must have been a guy Brett paid for as an excuse for Brett to fall. Oh, I'm sure that's what it is, yeah. I'm sure Brett just created the account himself probably and did it. What's the name? I'll see if it smells of the manatee.
Catholic bot.
When Brett returned to YouTube, why would you want to strive when you can have a Disno box? Yeah, dude. Exactly.
All right. Thanks, Mom. Okay, cool.
Is everybody else reading that same comment?
Which one?
That was the one that you.
Alright.
That no
What do you-
down. That right
Oh.
there. That top.
What
That
comment
one.
is this?
Our Disney safety cameras.
Have detected you ran a red light. 88 Disno bucks have been removed from your next paycheck.
You won't even drive yourself in Disneyland, though. You guys aren't thinking far enough ahead, dude.
I mean, we're almost done with that shit already.
Yeah, I mean, that'll probably be gone before I am.
Yeah, like, I expect in my lifetime to see driving become mostly obsolete.
I could be wrong, though.
Very dangerous.
Well, it
Doesn't make sense. Why would we create a human consumer only to have it kill itself in some stupid way? That's why the Disney car was invented.
Oh yeah.
They already told us what it's gonna be like. in that movie.
No, they don't want you fat, though. That's the only thing about Wall-E that didn't make any sense to me. They'd keep you in shape. Be like,
Yeah, probably.
Come on, it's time for your Disno size.
get up, bucko. Look at that gut. I want to see 100 crunches right now. You could even, pay to have the dude from Full Metal Jacket do it, dude.
You slimy scumbag. You look like about 188 pounds of chewed bubble gum. Now do your crunches.
Disney is going to obliterate Pluto and replace it with an image of Pluto the dog. Well, okay. Well, maybe. I don't know. Boba Fett trains you. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Well, anybody you want could train you now. Disney owns it all.
I have so many anime girls. So many.
Gross. But whatever. I mean, who am I to... who am I to judge everybody's tastes, dude?
That was awesome.
You say you wouldn't want like Tubi, should be like your shower companion or something.
No, I mean, if I could have any other hot chick in the history of the world, I probably would not get down to anime chicks ever.
Oh. Well.
I don't think I'd ever go. I mean, maybe I would. I don't know. Maybe I'd go through them all.
For only 50 Disno bucks, the best bounty hunter in the galaxy could get you in shape.
That's right. Time for your crunches. He didn't make a slurping noise. Whatever.
Slurping.
You don't want to look like Jabba, do you? Do da chada puka! Ho, 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 ho. Do your crunches.
Yeah, dude, Velma in the shower.
That's what I'm talking about.
Go girl.
Velma as my AI, dude. I'll just have her walk me through my whole life, dude. Paul, go on Brett's blog. It's his most recent post. It's such a weird dude, of course, licking Brett's manatee ass. I'll take a look at it some other time. I don't care about Brett Keane right now. I'm in the Disneyverse, man.
I'm gonna go look.
Yeah, TJ will go look.
Atheist apologizes to Brett Keane.
I don't even believe this is possible, dude.
Futanari sex spots. Yes. I see some of my people in this chat. My people.
Your people won't exist in Disneyland.
Shut up. Dude, I can't wait to get our DNA results.
Apple will take over before Disney does? No.
Dude, listen to this.
All right.
GP claims they will sue me, and I wish they would try. I have copies of every video I've reported. I don't see myself needing to go into great detail on why I reported anyone, being that the judge can watch and see the cyber terrorism I have endured for years.
Cyber terrorism, dude.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh my god, dude. The manatee is inflamed again and the cycle is born anew, dude. It just happens every time, dude.
Fuck.
It may be winter, but the fucking sun of the manatee cycle is at its vernal equinox, dude. It's right there. It's spring in Manatee Land. He's, oh my god, dude. He's so predictable. Did you find the apology?
Yeah.
Does it sound like something he wrote? You've seen how he writes.
I mean, it's a video.
Oh.
This is the guy apologizing to him.
Okay, so it's a troll.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure it is.
Yeah, I want to apologize to a certain YouTuber. a lot of hurtful things about, and you know, it's wrong of me because I jumped on a bandwagon with a bunch of people.
Dude.
Disparaging this person.
Can you turn it up a little?
I think it's already up as high as it goes.
Lame.
What?
I've evaluated my behavior. I've looked at it and I've decided, you know what? It's disgusting of me. To reason.
Whoa.
And,
I think I skipped one.
perfectly honest, I was just trying to get attention.
He's got one, like, look.
Wrong.
He's got one supple man tit out.
That,
He's got one supple man tit out, and this is the dude.
it wasn't worth the tens of views that I got. And I apologize. Honestly, Brett Keane gets a bit of a bad rap. People are overly abusive towards him, and he doesn't deserve it. So, I want to apologize, and I want to say that the Drunken Peasants, you guys are on notice. Because,
We're on notice from his nipple,
you guys
dude.
inspire hate speech towards perfectly decent people. Inspire hate. And,
What are the
Disgusting.
what are the chances that Brett like found one of those websites where you can pay people to like just read whatever you want?
Oh yeah, like Fiverr.
Yeah, like Fiverr. He's like, hey, I want you to talk about how you're sorry and the drunken peasants are horrible and they're on notice and like it's like hate speech against a perfectly innocent person. Dude, I bet he paid this dude for this. Yeah. He needs some time in the Disno descent box. No shit.
I love Brett.
You think the guy's trying to seduce us? It kind of maybe. I don't know. Drunken peasants, you're on notice. Let me tell you, if you continue to your naughty ways, there's going to be consequences. Brett has some money. Don't get it twisted. Brett lives with a roof over his head, and he's got enough money to stay fat and sedentary, so that takes some cash. You can go on Fiverr and give somebody a script and say, Babylon for 5 minutes about this.
He has a PC with games and
Yeah.
shit. I mean,
Yeah. He streams, so he's got a nice high-speed internet connection. He's doing just fine, trust me. Hey, Paul, are you excited for the next Death Grips album? No.
another one, huh?
Yeah, just Death Grips people constantly. It's probably Dorn's money he's mooching off of, whatever.
He still got it.
I'm bored.
Wow. And the chat just stopped. What would be your reaction if the United States became a corporate-controlled and owned dictatorship? I think you just go back and watch this stream, and you'll see. I'd be filled with glee. Paul, you and the Amazing Atheist are on notice. Yeah.
Or notice.
A totally, like, decent person, So, Brett Keane is a great guy, and I am sorry that I said a thing or two about him to get views on the internet.
Quite ashamed of myself.
Did you get Galen to dictate your life? I don't know if Galen will have access, or Disney will have access to anything Galen produced. I guess it'll own everything, so sure. Why not?
It'll own everybody.
You could have Galen dictate your life to you. I wouldn't recommend it, but, who am I to judge your Disno experience?
Disno experience.
Calm down, baby, what?
Oh, somebody said Ashley fucking sucks.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I'm saying calm down. Calm
Damn.
down, baby. It's all right.
You've got a hater in the chat, huh?
I know, dude. It's because they spam
Three filet-lin' Galen,
three
dude.
over and over again.
I can't believe it's 3 fillets, dude.
3 fillets inside a pond full of humanity.
If I debated Sam Harris, I could kick his ass. An actual Brett quote. Yeah, I believe it.
Frax
We
go!
watched the video where he said that.
Dude, I would love to see Sam Harris absolutely fucking decimate Brett Keane. It would have to be done publicly, though. Like them standing at a podium. Oh my god, dude, that would be the best. Can you think of anything better
Not off the top of my head.
than Brett being forced to like sit there in front of a big audience of people and actually debate somebody?
That'd be amazing.
Let alone Sam Harris. I'm not a fanboy or anything, but I feel pretty safe saying he's way smarter than Brett Keane and would do way better in a debate.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude, if you just picked a random person off the street, I think they'd probably stand at least a fucking 80% chance.
Yeah, you're probably right. He
You
would,
gotta get down to the dregs
yeah,
to find someone who's gonna lose.
to the bottom.
You'd have to like get into like the people who are like schizophrenic. Even they might win.
Yeah, I wouldn't count them out until they were actually beat. 3 filleting Galen.
I want to eat 3 fillets in one day. Or one
In
meal.
one meal.
Yeah. I want to.
We should have asked him the ounceage of those.
Yeah,
How big do they usually
16.
There's no 16.
In Malta there is. Brett would get his ass pawned.
Like the standard size, like 8.
Yeah, 6 or 8 usually. Sometimes you'll see a 12. I've never seen bigger than that for a fillet. Yeah.
for Raven?
2 filleting. 4 filleting. Actually, I went home and thought about it, and it was 4 fillets. I just forgot I had a fillet appetizer. 2 fillets for dinner.
And a fillet.
And a fillet for dessert. 4 filleting game. Maybe just every verse he can get another fillet gets added. He starts as 2 filleting and then he just like ends at 14 filleting or whatever. Oh, dude, did somebody get the timeout, dude?
That's his second time out
Damn.
for spamming. I'm sorry. That's the only thing that I will like actively time people out for is spamming.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Don't spam.
Yeah, spamming is retarded.
You can say Nazi Jew butt fuck.
Just make it one of those like 99 bottles of beer on the wall songs, or just like 3,058 filleting Galen. Would you act in a feature film? Sure, depending on the compensation and how much I wanted to do the project. But yeah, that would be so expensive. What? 4
that many
fillets?
fillets.
Yeah, that would be. Especially if they're good fillets, you know. I don't know. Somebody look it up. Maybe the fillets in Malta are like medallion size, and he's trolling us all. How are your balls feeling? They're fine, I guess.
Why wouldn't your balls be
I don't know. Somebody just wanted to know. Wouldn't you have quit the show if you acted? I don't know that I would have to.
Well, one of our movie ideas would involve you as the star, so.
That is true. Billy the Fridge versus Paul. Why? Why I gotta fight when all I want to do is love?
Yeah, what's with this versus shit?
Yeah, why is it gotta be this versus that all the time?
I don't think I've seen a single person spell both fillet and Galen correctly in the same sentence.
Well,
Like,
Filet.
Somebody's-
Galen.
somebody spelled fillet like Fila.
Oh my god.
oh god,
But they
Fila,
spelled Galen right.
Chick-fil-A, dude. For a couple of weeks, I really DP was gonna die, but I'm so glad you guys made some changes to the show, and it really seems like everyone is happy. Well, that's good, man. Paul, are you gonna eat that? What? Eat what? There's food?
You gonna eat that tape?
McDonald's. It's probably closed.
Paul, what is your favorite John Carpenter film? I mean, like it's hard to not say The Thing, because that's just fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he. I mean, I like Escape from New York and Big Trouble in Little China. And,
they're both good movies, but
They Live and shit. But I think The Thing is definitely on like a whole other level.
yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I'm glad to see that like practical shit is starting to make a comeback. That's a nice thing to see. Practical effects. Maybe that's another positive thing, because like one of the things that has kept people from using practical effects is because it's so cost prohibitive compared to like CGI. But
Did you see who just spoke?
when you're Disney, what?
It's tripical.
Trip. Oh yeah, triplical, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he says he's high. That's what Trip is usually doing. What's your favorite Tarantino film? Why does somebody ask me that every stream? It's Reservoir Dogs. The Bonzo Dog Doo-Dah Band. Okay. Fuck. It's devolved into nothingness now. I'm done. All right, good night, everybody.